Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. We are live. And goddamn, we gotta give my Madeline a brilliant. Because this hurts. Strife. Bring us home. Bring us home. Nice. And that is why Strife's uniform is an essential piece. What's good, Wayne? What's good, Jarvis? How you doing, brother? Oh, Strife is gonna die. Woo. Oh. You off work today? Kicking back, relaxing, spending some time with the family. I hope. What's up, Rahul? Yeah, everybody running Strife. Use your Mega Tier 4 on Moon Knight in anticipation for the new uniform. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on that one. Oh yeah. Ooh, I thought we were gonna lose. Because it's not gonna be as easy as it might seem. Moon Knight is looking like he's gonna be good, but Winter Soldier ain't no slouch, man. I can still remember the first time he got his major glow up for Infinity War. And he became like a god for World Boss against Proxima. Was peak. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put a brilliant green on Strife. I'm gonna take the one off Sentry, put it on him, and then I have the one on Null. I'm either gonna put that on Magic or somebody else. Magic. So I need to exchange Silver Surfer's authority for a conquest. Hopefully they should give us that exchange event. Why is Thanos' icon still sticking around? That's so weird. Okay. What the heck is going on? What's up, Cheesy? What the heck is going on? That took so long for the fight to end. What the hell? Alright, 5-1 ain't too bad. So my thing is a little off. Let me do TBA. I don't even want to look at my defense. Yikes. But 25 wins in a row. Can we make it 30 today, boys? Take a deep breath. Today might be the day we eat that L. He has 1 point less than me. Venom or Storm, Tier 4 anniversary. Oh, that's tough. We're gonna have to say Storm. Both are great, but we're gonna have to say Storm. Did you already finish the Ooh. Did you already finish the Asian trading event? You can get another one from there. Or the discount Tier 4. Okay, so you can choose one from the Asian training event and then the other from the selector. That boy Adam made us work for that one, man. Oh yeah, I can put a. If I get another, damn, I forgot I don't have a brilliant conquest on Adam. I could put one on him too. I have so many pieces that I need. I don't like relying on my no. What's up, Goated? Cosmic! What's up, my guy? Quicksilver artifact, 6-star worth equipment. I'll put it on if you play AC. I wouldn't throw it away. I wouldn't use it to reroll. I have a 5 on mine. He's good, man. But if you don't play AC, then I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh, damn. Damn. This might be the end of our streak, boys. How tanky this guy is. Jeez. Just came back home from uni. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh! Hey, yo! He just clutched it. Oh my god, he just clutched it. That's crazy. 1 more second and it would have been over, bro. This is why I'm saying I want to give my Strife. I want to upgrade him to a brilliant. Ideally, a brilliant conquest, but I just don't have many to go around. And if I put a conquest on everybody, I won't have anywhere to put the greed, you know what I mean? Because I have 2. And I waited so long for the greed, too. And I was so happy when I got them. And then now, look at me now. Now I don't need them. Is Storage still on the meta? Because I'm trying to level up his energy attack and it won't level up. I'm so confused. What do you mean he won't level up? And I literally made a video yesterday glazing Thor and I glaze him every time on stream. Damn, I got cooked up. Ambush. But yeah, Storage still the meta. You can get him a tier 4 for free from the Shield Academy, and his best uniform is also in there for free. Look at, okay, I was gonna say. See, Adam is so close to taking him out. Wake up and kill. Nice. Null low-key weak. I'm telling you, bro. If Null doesn't have Agent Venom, oh, look who it is. Cheesy. I won't attack you though, bro. I like you, man, eh? Crazy. Alright. Carnage. Let's eat. So we'll put you there, you there. But yeah, the only thing that's keeping Null afloat is AV. And keep in mind, AV and Vanity as a team up collection. Ain't that crazy? Woo. Yeah, man. Crazy. Try your teams? I don't want to lose, bro. I'm just playing. Nah, I don't attack people that I know. It's time. Null is demoted below. Yeah. Well, I don't know about Logan. Ooh. But Null is definitely below Sentry. Now that Sentry has Jeff. And he's below Kang as well. From what I'm experiencing. Especially if you consider the other guys don't have team up collection. Mephisto is not in the team up collection. Kang, Sentry, not in the team up collection. Logan's in the team up collection. Alright. But for ooh, damn. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Woo. MFF Doom, what's good, my guy? Just found out you stream? Really? After all these years? That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Reflect team with Ghost Rider. That's kind of toxic. I don't even want to fuck with it. I don't even want to fuck with it, to be honest. Oh, at this time. Oh, okay. Fair enough. How do I want to go about it? Which one of these guys do I want to attack? He has the most points. So we punch into the guy that has the most points, I think. Yeah, the goal should always be to go for the guy that has the most points. Because we want to test. We want to test ourselves. Forget keeping a win streak. We just want to see what we can do. Now, Ghost Rider is probably going to cook up my Null. But we're going to see. Oh no! I pressed the button, guys! After years of mediocre uniforms, Logan finally. Oh, that went way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Jeez. Logan had X deaths of Wolverine uniform, right? So that was good for a bit. Okay. Okay. Ah! That hurt. You know who has it rough? Deadpool. They still can't get him into the meta. Oh no, if my Logan loses, yeah, it's over for me, guys. Tragic, it's over for me. My Logan barely loses, so when he loses, I know it's a rap ski. It was a nice run. But look at Null just standing around, bro. Null literally just I don't know how he gets debuffed so bad. Holy shit, Strife ate Wolverine's ass. Oh, pause. That sounded so bad, bro. What say you be since I've been on a support tier 4 bench? Should I pull the trigger on AV? 30 wins in a row, guys. Dubs. Is there a way for me to see my win, the most wins I've gotten in a row before? That's a sus. But like, he killed him. He triggered him so quickly. It kind of took me by surprise. Oh no, my longest win streak is 100. Okay, let me see what I get. I'm on the second board for the bingo. Ew. Ew. These prices are disgusting. What do you think I am? Like the rank 1 Asian level guy, bro? Like, don't give me those. Hmm. Let's see if Miles can do this. The thing is, I would need somebody to break the shield. So I could do Miles and double support, but I also don't have that much time because I slacked off. Shit. I need to switch. I need to open a second slot for Silver Samurai to give him an insight for PvE because I like him with the liberation for PvP. But as you can see, it's messing up my PvE supports. Oh whoa! What did I just do? Now I don't have a cancel. Oh no, I do have a cancel. Okay. Oh, I don't like to do swap play. I just like to do one character. I just like to keep it stupid simple. You know, I like that kiss strategy. Come in, use whichever character I like playing the most, and get a decent score and then just dip. The only person I like to compete with, or only people I want to compete with, are the people in my alliance. You know what I'm saying? If I do better than a couple of them, then that's a win for me. My rotation's a mess. Where is my freaking rage, bro? Nah, Goldie, you ran away as soon as I passed you still. And right now I'm focused on PvP. But I'll be back. We'll see I'll come back one day to defeat you again. What are you guys getting with Gambit on this day? Oh, my rage is like all over the place. Jesus Christ. Woo! It can't get closer than that, bro. That was tight. That was tight. 20? With a brilliant, right? There has to be with a brilliant. There's no way you're getting 20 with a mighty. The fight gets harder, the boss takes less damage once as the fight goes on. 20 with a mighty rage? Alright, bro. I'll level up. I'll level up. I'm always just rushing. Oh, you're using Wolverine instead of Silver Samurai? I was using that until we got Silver Samurai. I just figured it would be better than having Wolverine Striker. It's crazy how Wolverine coming out to strike is better. That doesn't even sound like it should make any sense. My rage is all over the bloody place. I don't like that. Don't even. Guess I could try to get it back by waiting here. Probably should. Still have my timeline and world boss to do. Why did I bring out? I tried to press the V-pad and tagged. Tragic! I don't use Hades at all. I don't like playing with him as much. I'm gonna strip. I have him with 20 Odins. I'm gonna strip him. I just use him as an inside cook for Mephisto. Again, you're gonna notice, like, if I have multiple options for a specific day, I don't even necessarily care about using the best. I'll tell you guys who's the best, but I'll just use the one that I like the most. And in this case, I like Ares the most. So that's who I'm gonna use, even if he's a little bit weaker. Because like I said to you guys, it's about having fun. So I'm gonna have fun. And y'all should try to do the same too. Makes no sense to use a character if you're gonna have an annoying time use them, or if you like using another character better, they're only a little tiny bit weaker. That's just me. That's how it makes sense in my brain. But what do I know? No, I'm gonna have to try a thing here. Gotta ease up off the rage, huh? Oh, that's unfortunate. It be what it is. I'm not gonna rerun it. Got other shit that I wanna do. It should have been a 16 mil run, but what are you gonna do? You could rerun it. I could rerun it, but I'm not going to. I got other things that I want to actually do. Like, I want to play Mephisto because I like Mephisto and I wanted to try that Miles run. I don't think I'll have that time though. No, let me do timeline first. That's faster. Yeah, it's a brilliant on Ares, but it's not like 1.1 or anything like that. None of my brilliants are like max roll. It's not a 300% or any of that. I don't chase max stats on brilliance. I just get the brilliance. Because for now, I'm focusing on getting as many of them as I can, and then later on, I'll come back and re-roll them to try and get max stats. What the heck is bro doing? Is bro trying to make Sentry get like a third a third life by using this guy? Bro's using a full revive team. You know, I wonder if he knows he could use like Jean Grey or something else. Somebody, even anybody else except Sunbird. You know, bro's just having his fun. Bro's just having his fun. Bro used Rachel over Jean. That's crazy work. Wolverine. I want to fight a wolf. What? How did he duck that? King Bangathon. The Kang bang it. For he is the man. Oh shit. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Doom. Goddamn. Flexing on the chat. Woo. Oh, oh, I didn't realize I was getting worked over by freaking. Yeah, I lost this one. I got completely distracted. Appreciate you. Ooh, appreciate you, Doom. Blessing the chat. Golly. The Galactus card, it's about as good as like best story ever. Maybe not even that. Like maybe about as good as the Cable card or Baby Spider-Man or Black Panther. Because I think best story ever is better just because the HP stat line. It's not essential. That's basically what I'm saying. For now, anyways. If they add more ways to scale Instinct in the future and stuff, then yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, we get worked over. I need to get a better Brilliant. No, I can't keep up with these guys, bro. Oh, let me out of there. I even would agree. No. Thing is, I didn't really notice a difference, and my instincts are pretty high, right? Like, I have 22k instinct attack on my Wolverine. I didn't really notice that much of a difference. How much do you have, Doom? A Brilliant is only as good as its roll? Yeah, if you look at all of my Brilliants, like for example, on Kang, 90. Go to this guy, what is that? 200 proc, 70. So the 70 is the highest, but 220 is the max roll at the bottom here. My Mephisto, 1.2, which is my strongest Brilliant. 220, 50. I think, and even on Mephisto, it's only at 280, not at 300. You know what I'm saying? I think most of my Brilliant Rages are like 1%. I think the whole rerolling thing is like a major cash grab, bro. I just can't deal with the endless rerolling freaking 40 times and not getting anything. I'd rather just try for new Brilliance. You know what I'm saying? And even trying for new Brilliance still sucks, but at least if I see it go from regular to Brilliant or Mighty to Brilliant, I feel like I've made progress, whereas I can reroll the same Brilliant 20 times. And you can literally reroll the same Brilliant 20 times and get freaking worse stats. Freaking terrible. So you throw in 20 CTPs and you're no better off. Never used Hela as a shield breaker before. Let me see how she does. Yeah, she's pretty bad. Oh wow. Yeah. I just wanted to try it, but as a shield breaker, she is really bad. Not many hits. She's taking so long. If that was freaking Cyclops, he would have broken that shield in like one rotation. For Strife, I think if you have high stats, Greed is better. Like if you have a lot of attack, a lot of HP, a lot of defense, Greed is better. But for the average player, I think Conquest is better. That's how I feel about it. You can let me know if you disagree in the chat, but I have a Conquest on mine and he's winning against Wolverine. I would say quite often. That's who I've been using for the last 2 weeks now that they banned Maddie. And I'm 30-0. Oh shit! I've forgotten I can get a 6-star thing from Black Swan there. So yeah, villain. I don't think Doctor Strange is strong enough. We could try one with Miles and double support, but none of these girls are gonna actually do well at shield breaking. Taskmaster. Who has the best insight? Mystique. They're both the same? Okay. Okay, Miles. Let's see. Let's put some Miles on it. Oh, I should have swapped this striker to Ghost Rider or something. Thing is, I don't believe in Mystique. Let me see what she looks like to break the shield. Worthless. Actually worthless. Actually worthless. So I'm gonna have to use Maz to break the shield. Okay. Rotation is a complete disaster. Yeah, not having a good shield breaker. This is just gonna be annoying. So I think I'll just use Mephisto to climb. And then go back to Venom. And then I guess I can use Thor and Zeus here and then Storm. And then Luna, I guess. And then back to Mephisto. Yeah. Mons is good, but I need a shield breaker for him. Let's just get some quick runs in before I lose my dailies. And also I need to collect my elite gear stuff. Those are done. That's out of sight, out of mind. And what's in the secret shop? Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. The fact that they still value Mandalay and that stuff, they need to change the pricing on that, because that's kind of crazy. Let's do some quick runs. $14 minutes remaining. 13 now. Yeah, I wasted too much time. Yeah, that's what you call a shield breaker. I'm gonna have to check for stage 70 if there's anybody else that can cook like that. See Dazzler? Not nearly as good as Cyclops. Let's show Luna a little bit of love. You haven't pulled a rage since 2 years from the... That's crazy. Hope the range on Luna's skills get better with the new uniform. And the V-pad. Goes off everything. Could have been really bad. That was very dumb of me. And I still can't. I still can't hit my board. Oh, should you utilize the 2 conquests you got, smash them together, and try for a mighty? Well, not try. Well, you guaranteed a mighty, but if you have extra garbage CTPs, you can try for a brilliant. Conquest is not good unless it's at least a mighty. Not Zeus sleeping. What's wrong with this man? Shit, got caught up. Ah! Got caught in the awakened skill. And Zeus got caught again, bro. This guy got caught sleeping twice, bro. Sleeping on the job. What's wrong with this guy, bro? I know you're supposed to dodge all of this stuff, but as you can see, I don't care. And then Zeus got caught sleeping on the job a third time, bro. This man. This man. Give me a CTP. Let's see what the almighty God of Thunder, the real God of Thunder, can do. Okay, we don't have any crazy strikers left. I need that Dormammu tier 4 net marble. Give me that by year's end. I need that. So these Thunder Gods just love to sleep, eh? Y'all see that shit? Okay, hold on. Don't break it. Don't break yet. Don't break yet. Broke too early. She skipped the whole sequence, huh? Like, I can't be bothered with this shit. Alright, cool. Am I missing anything before my dailies? Oh yeah, I gotta check. Anyone want to add me as a friend? I need people who send assembly points. Looks like everybody sent today. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? I love it when my friends actually love me. And I still don't have enough for a thing. I need one more person. Yeah, Doom, add me, bro. As you can see, I'm out here hurting. I need energy, bro. I keep having to kick people off every day because they don't send me enough and then I don't get my energy for the day, bro. I don't know any of these people, so I'm just gonna reject that and then refresh it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some energy today. Sad times. You sent the request? Maybe I need to relog? Hold on. Let me relog in. Well time. Net marble. Can I? Will I make it in time? 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 I don't see you, Doom. I didn't make it in time, but it's okay. It's okay. Got that. Conquest time. Gotta Register my things. Battle for Jeff the Land Shark. Bro, how am I supposed to level up my elite gear if I don't get the elite gear pass? Oh, what is this? Free premium card. Give me that. Put me up. Ooh, 3-star. I'll take that. 4-star selector, I don't care about that. If this was like a 5-star selector instead of a random chest, I would buy it. But a random 5-star, I couldn't care less. If they wanted my money, they should have put a 5 or 6-star selector here. I know if they put like a 6-star selector, everyone would buy it. $13 though. But yeah, Doom, I don't see you in my request. Is Fumer you? I'm thinking about tier 4ing somebody else since next week is 2 tier 4s that I already have. And I'm thinking from my free tier 4 selector, I'm going to pick up Gwen. So I'm going to pick up Gwen. I'm going to tier 4 Ebony from the discount. And I'm thinking I might do my boy Bishop for some AC stuff. There you are. It took so long to to come through. That's crazy. I gotta catch up on some of these tier 4s. I was thinking about Punisher too, but I'm like, you know, Punisher might actually be a better one. Punisher might be. No, I'm not tier 4ing Ultron, bro. Ultron only worked for my ops. Not bro using Hades. Punisher is better? Yeah, he's a AC sniper still. That shotgun blast will really fuck up your day. You see the difference between these two gods of hell. Seems about right. 3 times the damage from Mephisto. Seems about right. That's the difference between Hades and Zeus, guys. Hades and Zeus? I mean Hades and Mephisto. Sad times. Let me fry some of these. Punisher will be better with Brand New Day. He's in Brand New Day as well. Bro, I really want to watch the Punisher series. Not series, sorry, the TV special. But everyone's saying that I have to watch Daredevil Born Again before I watch it for it to make sense. And I don't really want to watch it. Because I feel like it's just bad. Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. I'm just a hater? Born Again is dope? Really? How is it compared to the Netflix one? I actually like Daredevil as a character though. So it's not like I hate Daredevil. I don't know why. Like I watched Wonder Man and Wonder Man was alright. So I'm like I don't know what's making me not wanna watch Daredevil. And it's not for lack of time or interest in the character. So I'm just kind of like, every time I sit down, I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. I just find something else to do. I love Punisher. I love the Punisher series, bro. If they had given Punisher a new show, I would be there, bro. That scene when he's in the prison, bro, that prison scene still one of my favorite, bro. It was so fucking awesome. Oh my god. Punisher is just so ruthless. That's why I want to watch the TV special. It's like they're like, you have to pay the price. Maybe it's burnout from. I don't even think it's because they did so many projects. I think it's just because the projects were just bad. It wasn't about stories. It was just about whatever was going on politically at the time. You know? Yo, Cosmic, are you here? So watch it for Punisher, but I'd have to watch both seasons, bro. I have to watch season 1 and season 2. Maybe I'll watch one episode today. Is episode 1 good? Is episode 1 captivating? Like if I watch episode 1, will it make me want to watch episode 2? Because maybe that's what it will take. Because if episode like 1, 2, and 3 are like snooze fests, and then I have to invest, season 1 is just okay. Is season 1 skippable? Like if I skip season 1, can I just jump straight into season 2 and be in the loop, or will I be missing important information? Alright, Cosmic, what's your IGN? Kingpin Special Forces is based off ice? Damn, bro. That's that's crazy, bro. I see what's going on in the US. That's yo, ICE is moving like Nazi Germany, bro. Asking people for their papers and shit. Motherfuckers are in like mask. I'm like, these guys are moving like a militia group, bro. They're looking like the perception that's been painted for us of like the Taliban and how they have their faces wrapped up and stuff, moving with like guns That's how I see ICE moving. You know what I'm saying? And in America, we're told that, yo, these guys are terrorists. But then ICE does it and like, they're peacekeepers. I'm saying, what? I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. You mean, bro, Canada taxes are higher, bro. Just so you know. We have free health care, meaning you break your leg, you don't have to pay. If you have cancer, you don't have to pay. If you need knee surgery, you don't have to pay. Back surgery, you don't have to pay. Pretty much any major health problems, you don't have to pay because of the high taxes. Crime, I don't think, is as bad as in the States. Not everybody has a pew pew, so it's not bad. It's not too bad, you know what I'm saying? It's gotten worse in the last like 20 years, but give me three. Cosmic Cosmic K, who is this guy, bro? But yeah, Canada used to be better. But yeah, Cosmic, that I can't find you, my guy. I'm in Toronto, Canada. Taxes are whooping your ass in Chicago. What are they like? What are the tax bracket like? You pretty sure I typed it wrong? Oh no, he typed it wrong because I typed in what he typed. But yeah, in Canada, it's for income tax. It's like it's 15% on your first 58K, and then 25. I'm sorry, 20.5 on 117, and then 26 up to 181. Yeah, and then what? 29 up to 250. 33 over 250. It's pretty bad, brother. And then keep in mind, once you pay that, that's what they take when you make it. When you spend it, it's another 13. All right? So everything you buy, with the exception of like baby stuff, like if you buy diapers and like formula and that kind of stuff, I don't believe there's taxes on that. I'm gonna have to double check. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 15% on your first like 50, like let's say 60, right? 20 on your first on 120, basically. All right, 26 on up to 180. Yeah, it's gross, bro. So basically, even the people making the least still have to pay like 30% in taxes. Because it's 15 when you make it, and then 13 when you spend it. That's 28. You know what I'm saying? Gone. So if you a healthy motherfucker that don't really go to the doctors a lot, you're kind of getting screwed because the taxes that you're paying primarily going into the healthcare system. Bro spelled his own account name wrong. You saw leak Lona patch notes. Is that true? I didn't see it, so I'm not sure. You pay $250 a week for benefits? What does your benefits cover? Oh, and now we get a little bit of dental. $50K taxes 24%, 21 to 24% for everything. But then when you spend it, what is the price? Like, what is the tax when you spend it? Do you not pay like sales tax? Because if you have to pay sales tax again, then yeah, it's just as bad as Canada. And y'all don't even get healthcare, which is crazy. Because I saw like a thing from Trump where he said the reason why they don't have they, oh, no dental. You have a deductible too. 1K for pharmacy. 8 to 10% when you spend it. Yeah, y'all have it worse, man. Because I was looking at like a thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but Trump was saying that the federal government don't have time to pay for like healthcare shit because they got to fight wars. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Am I tripping? Was that actually like a real thing? Like, or like, was that AI or something? State to state it changes. Second, New York City. Yeah, I know New York is expensive. New York, New York. I know New York is expensive. And California, god damn, bro. What's the gas price over there? So I'm assuming he's gonna do like a PvP deck. Yo, Cosmic, I need 3 questions from you, bro. What are you trying to do? Miami is, to me, doesn't even feel like a real place, bro. You know, everything I see from Miami is just like rich motherfuckers just buying girls. I know it sounds crazy to say, but like it's literally just girls walking around half naked looking for rich dudes to smash and buy them a Birkin bag. You know? It literally, that's what it looks like to me. It doesn't even feel like a real place, bro. It looks like something from a video game. 410 a gallon? It's not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, Cosmic, your account looks better than I thought it was gonna look. Still expensive though. 410 is, whoa, 496 is crazy though. Like almost $5 a gallon. What is it here? I think it's almost 6 here. But our dollar is weaker, so probably averages out to about 4 something. Because it's like, for us, I think I was driving last night, I seen it was averaging about 165 a liter. because they took off some of the taxes on fuel and stuff. Cards for your PvP deck? Okay. So for your PvP deck, you want to get New Avengers number 9. You want to get Guardians of the Galaxy Best Story Ever. And you want to get Crescent. How is a gallon compared to a liter? I think it's, was it 3.9 liters is 1 gallon? Let me just double check. Y'all Americans be doing things differently. It's 3.7. Yeah. So you just multiply that, yeah. Yeah, so 1 gallon is like 3.7. Forefather said, yeah, we doing things our way. Fahrenheit and gallons, goddammit. And we not changing it. But yeah, those are the pieces that you need. However, in your situation, I would focus on one deck at a time, brother. I would focus on finishing your PvE deck as opposed to work. Like, you can put the pieces in when you get them, and then you can craft them initially to see what you get. But I wouldn't split my resources between re-rolling 2 decks at once. 3.59? Damn, Ron, that's pretty good. Compared to everything else I've seen. You gotta reforge this competition. It looks like he spends. So I would say focus on completing that first deck. Get 25% pierce, get yourself over 100% all attack, and a decent amount of dodge. Yeah, he definitely spends. He got 2 paywall uniforms there. If you have Ares, you no longer need Gladiator. So you could put that Rage for Gladiator somewhere else. You could use it to reforge. Yeah, he definitely spends. You gotta reforge these competitions. Competition is kind of like Conquest, where there's not really much value in these CTPs unless you reforge them. I would take this off of Vision. You're not gonna get much out of Vision with a Rage. Vision at this point is pretty much just AC for the machine team. So, Liberation, or like an Insight or Authority, something like that. So I wouldn't give him a rage either. Liberation. I would not give her an energy either. Support CTPs for these guys, bro. A lot of tier 4s, I'll give you that. How much dodge? I would say aim for about 35 to 45. That's a good range to have on your PvE deck. Because you can make up the rest with your uniform bonus. And also a CTP of rage. Dodge is important because so many characters use a CTP of rage and they need to max out their dodge to get the full benefits from that. And then also the characters who don't max out their dodge because they use competition, you also still want to try and max out their dodge as best you can so that it boosts your survivability and stuff. What's the best for Mephisto? I like rage, but competition works just fine. People prefer competition, but I prefer rage on mine. Yeah, you could use the fort gear. I generally use my fort gear for like crit damage and stuff though. Am I over on crit damage? Nope, I'm not. I'm over on crit rate. I'm way over on dodge though. So yeah, I have a lot a lot of dodge. Primarily because this deck was initially being used for PvE and PvP, and I wanted to make sure that I had as close to max dodge as possible for my PvP characters. So I went a little bit above for dodge. You don't need that much. I would say 45 is like the max. You want your stats to look something like this, to be honest with you. I think the crit damage might be a little too high. So is the crit rate. You could go for like 10% less crit rate than I have. And maybe 5 to 10% less crit damage as well. I'd say the attack speed is fine. You want a little bit of movement speed, so what I have isn't too bad. Yeah, you have pretty much all the pieces that you need in terms of tier 4 characters. I would swap her to like an Insight or a Liberation. Comp is better for ABX ABL. Rage is better for... Really? So you're telling me that my Mephisto will go from 21 in ABL, sorry, in ABX, to like 23 if I give him a brilliant comp? So like, all I have to do is swap my Mephisto, is what you're telling me. From this, and I'll get like 2 million more? Because if that's what you're telling me, I'll do it. $22 to 22.5. What? I don't know if 500k is enough for me though. I'm greedy. What is it like in World Boss? Is there a big difference for World Boss? Maybe I'll test it out at some point. So I have the actual specific numbers. Anything else that you want to ask, Cosmic? You're trying to understand the red in your stats. What do you mean? Like in your stat page? Like when you click on this and it shows you the red means you're over. When you see the plus sign on the red, that means you're over the cap. Almost every stat line has a cap, meaning a max amount that you can have. So when you see the red in brackets and the plus, that means those are wasted stats. So in the case of my crescent here, I have 3.27% more attack speed than I need, 18% more crit rate than I need, 22% more crit damage than I need, that kind of stuff, right? So I could literally go back into the character's build and then allocate those extra stats that are being wasted into something else. Like, for example, into more HP, more physical defense, more energy defense, or more movement speed, or more reduced debuff duration, that kind of stuff. That's what the red stats mean. Let me know if you want to ask anything else before we look at someone else. This guy's also an insight. You have a lot of rages and you love to hand them out. Hey, at least you like to play with your characters. I respect that. She's also an insight. Your ABX scores can go up quite a bit if you start putting some support CTPs on your support characters. You have a lot of supports that you're just giving DPS CTPs to that you could just switch over to Smazen. Even though I don't really use her anymore, but like you love. Okay, she's a PvP support. PV. Yeah, you love. Hey man, I respect it. I respect it though. I respect it. Yeah, you gotta give these guys support CTPs. That's one big thing that will improve your damage. I wouldn't worry too much in your case about being over in stats because your stats are gonna fluctuate a lot when you start rerolling the stars on your cards. The only time I would start worrying about your stats and being over the cap on stuff is when you get close to the end of fixing your cards here. All right, if anybody else wants me to look at their account, just follow that. Drop me 3 questions, your account name, and on about how much you spend per month on average. If you're free to play, just put free to play. And then we'll look at a couple more people. So yeah, piano, put your name in. All that stuff. Let's see, what's in the bingo? 5 minutes till the refresh. Is there a space? Appreciate you, Cosmic. What time do I normally start? Around 9 EST. 9:10. I just come in to chill for a couple hours. Just hang out, do account reviews, run through the dailies, talk about whatever is going on in the game, that kind of stuff. There's a couple games that I plan to play, but after the anniversary, I'll probably be playing this thing right here. Let me show y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I keep asking on stream, but let me show y'all. Hold up. Don't. Let me show y'all. Pa 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 pa. Let me show y'all. Open that. Hold on, I'm coming back to the review in a second. Give me a sec, guys. So I plan to play this on stream.
Been fighting longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. That trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run.
So this is September.
Death's always waiting.
However, I have a couple lined up. Hold on, I'll show you what's going on. I hope we get a uniform for this game.
Because I ain't no hero.
Wolverine!
I'm Wolverine.
So yeah, the plan is in September we're gonna play that. But I'm also looking at this, which looks pretty sick. Let me show you. This is coming out in August, I believe. So that's September, right? This is coming in August. So I'm looking at playing this too. Gladiator getting bodied.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable! You cannot stand against the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starting for you. Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
Listen, I'm here for all the Wolverine, bro. All the Wolverine.
Initiating attack.
So yeah, it's a good time for Marvel games.
Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger. Together!
So yeah, that's the plan. The plan is we're gonna play that in August, Wolverine in September, and I think I might actually go back and run through both the Spider-Man games, because I have Spider-Man 1, 2, and I think Miles Morales as well for PlayStation. But I'm waiting until after the anniversary festivities. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. The plan is to wait until after the anniversary. Oh, my bad. My bad. I accidentally muted my mic. Alright, see you see you later, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the gifts and stuff. Much appreciated. I accidentally muted my mic. My bad. But yeah. As I was saying, in case you guys didn't hear me, I just wanted to give you guys plenty of notice, plenty of heads up, because primarily we play Future Fight, but for the next little bit, after the anniversary and stuff, we'll start playing some other games. And I don't want people to come through and think, oh, I'm quitting or something. I'm not quitting. I just have a bunch of games on the back burner that I've been wanting to play, so I'm gonna play them anyways. Might as well play them here with y'all and have a good time, you know. Is there a big difference between a max mighty conquest and the 90% on the brilliant? That's a better question for Cheesy. He's a sweat. Resident Evil, I'm not a survival game guy. Kate likes those though. So my wife loves survival games. She would play that on stream. She loves that. She's actually playing a survival game right now. I think it's called The Long Dark or something like that. And she's played all of the Resident Evil games. She loves them shits. I think I'm not a horror game, zombie survival game person. Alright, Piano. You're doing a full bingo, thinking of selecting a brilliant competition for Mephisto. Then give my other mighty competition to Luna and Builder. Yeah, that's a solid plan. Solid plan. So yeah. Tier 4. I think you should pick up Kang's uniform too. If you have the crystals. Tier 4 Kang with a uniform. Tier 4 Luna, get her new uniform. Tier 4 in Ghost Rider would be a really good thing as well. Have you used your selectors already? No, I mean your tier 4 selectors. Have you used any of your tier 4 selectors yet? Because we got one from the login. We got one from the agent trading thing. And there is another discount to level up a tier 4 as well. So you use one for Loki. That's good. You should have two more, or at least one more selector, and then... Oh, you chose Loki and Storm. Okay, makes sense. So who are you using the discount on? You also have the discount. The discount is on Luna? Okay. Okay. So I think you just need a solid speed hero, which should be Moon Knight. A speed hero and a combat villain. Hulk is not that good anymore, so I would take away his rage and I would build Ares and Moon Knight up. Moon Knight is gonna be your speed hero, and then Ares is gonna be your combat villain. Can I join your friends group? Oh, my friends list is full right now, Cosmic. I think he's already chosen Luna. And although it would be wiser to choose a tier 2 native, Luna is the closest he could get to maximizing value. So if he was going to choose a tier 1 character, Luna is not in any of those selectors. So I could see why he would choose her. Since you already bought the uniform for Crystal, you should probably tier 4 her relatively soon. You should get the new uniform for Agent Venom, because you want to make sure that you can get the most out of your Venom and your Null. Don't spread yourself too wide, because then you'll just run out of resources and not get much done. How many crystals do you have right now? Or how much crystals do you have right now? Let me see what's in the shop. Let me get that. Should have dropped some tier 4s this update. Nah, I like what they did though. Give people a chance to catch up. They're gonna go back to dropping a bunch. Is Agent Venom artifact the best option? It's one of the best. If you use Null a lot, if you use Venom a lot, yeah. It's one of the best. Wolverine's also one of the best. Jeff's artifact is also very good. Green Goblin and Gore tier 4. I'm here for the Butcher. I'm here for the Butcher. But yeah, for you, Piano, I would say Ares tier 4 in uniform, Crystal tier 4 at some point, AV uniform, Moon Knight tier 4 in uniform, and then from there I would say Luna uniform tier 4, Kang uniform tier 4, Ghost Rider tier 4. That's a lot for you to work on, but I think you should prioritize those characters. And in the meantime, try to get access to this this Ghost Rider card. Roll it to quality 7, get the all attack, and then craft it as a side project. And then eventually you can try to go hybrid or open a second slot, a second deck, and then start building a PvP deck and shuffle your cards around. No worries, Piano. Good luck. No. Is the fight? Well, it depends on your situation. For you, you have a lot of characters that you need uniforms for, so I wouldn't prioritize that. For me, the 5% is worth it, Because it's a matter, like, the higher you get in PvP, every advantage that you have stacks on top of each other, right? But for you, where you're at, it might not be a big thing for you, right? So you can put that very, very low down. You can come back to that later. AV is a good support for Venom, yes. I use them together all the time. All the time. ABX, ABL, World Boss, all of it. If you have the artifact and the uniform. How much better is Ares than Hulk? Quite a lot better. Millions, actually. Is Maddie's 6-star artifact more valuable than AV1? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. So, are we talking about Maddie with no artifact? Maddie with no artifact? Absolutely. Because Maddie with no artifact is not going to be top tier for PvP. The artifact is necessary. So with Ares, you get access to pretty much all of the combat content that Hulk covers, and you unlock the Alien Day, right? So he's very, very versatile. You have a 4-star for Maddie. So 4-star for Maddie, but no artifact for AV. Is that the question? For a 6-star artifact? Ooh, you don't have null, but that could be free at any time. Don't have null. Let's see. 5-star Logan. Kang is farmable. 5-star Ghost Rider. Jeff's a really good one. Could go with one of the support ones for like Nick Fury, Valkyrie, Coulson, one of them guys, because you don't have one for her. Black Cat also. Well, you don't have Black Cat's uniform, so you wouldn't be using her. You don't have Coulson's seasonal. Yeah, I'm looking at Jeff. I'm looking at Jeff for you. Jeff Foley. You don't have one for Satana, so that's a good one that you could choose. You don't have Madeline or any of them guys, so you have quite a few options. You don't necessarily have to go. No, you already have a 4. You could let Mephisto sit with the 4. Where's my Satana? This is our artifact. Gives you all attack and extra damage to boss types. $20 and $10. That's good. For you though, probably Valkyrie or like Nick Fury would be a good pickup too. 5 on mine. Ignore dodge and boss damage. You two. Ignore dodge and boss damage, same as Fury. Which is better, Valkyrie or Satana? Valkyrie's artifact is probably better. Where's my girl? I have a 6-star on her. Yeah, Valkyrie gets a lot of use. I would definitely go with Valkyrie as a 6-star. It's 15% boss damage though. 5% more boss damage, but no all attack. You know? The good thing about her is you can use her with it's heroes and villains, whereas if you get it for somebody like Coulson or Fury, it only applies to heroes. Alright, because this only applies to superheroes. So although you get a little bit more, right? You get the same 15% plus 10% dodge, but it only applies to superheroes. Yeah, Thanos will come back. Just like how Jean Grey always comes back, Thanos will eventually come back. Alright, let's look at one more person. So drop your IGN in the comments. They forgot. They didn't forget. They're letting people catch up to Jean. Well, Fizzle, I can't type your name. So Who is Crossbones? Don't kill me. Hold on, let me see. I kill Thanos. He says all 3 questions are about cards, so this should be quick, and then we can come back to Fizzle and figure out what's going on there. Where's I kill Thanos? No. Oh, it's 187. All 3 questions are about his cards. What are the questions? What cards should you replace for each deck? So deck 1 is PvP. If deck 1 is PvP, Black Panther and White Fox would have to go. So Black Panther and White Fox would be replaced with Crescent and Guardians of the Galaxy. So both of these would go. Luna would stay. New Avengers 9 and Zombie stays. So yeah, White Fox, Black Panther goes. And then deck 2 looks fine. I don't see anything needs to... Need some more attack on deck 2 though. They gotta reroll that physical attack to all attack. Energy attack needs to be rerolled to all attack too. So you got a little bit of rerolling to do. Shouldn't be too pricey because you don't have to min-max since you have 2 decks. That's all you need? Alright. Solid, solid, solid. So that means we can look at somebody else. Oh, Fizzle. Oh, we can do it this way, Fizzle. I'm in English channel 24. So if you come in here and then just send a message in the chat, I can just click on your name. Ah, you see? We can do it this way. That way I don't have to type your name in. Solid, solid. All right. Also, send your questions here, and then that way I can see your questions. Boom. Limited 3026. Don't kill me. Right? Because this way I can keep track of your questions. So send your questions here. Give me at least 3 questions. So that way we can get through quickly and look at other people. PvP overview. Well, if you're focused on PvP, you have none of. Well, you only have one. But the two major cards that you need for PvP, Marvel Zombies and New Avengers number 9, are not in your deck. You have Crescent, you have Best Story Ever, which are the pieces that I just told I Kill Thanos that he needs. So you have these two pieces. But I think you should focus primarily on PvE. Because you don't have Luna, you don't have Ghost Rider, you're going to be hurting. If you want to focus on PvP, you have to do like a hybrid set. Which, to do the hybrid set effectively, you'd have to remove Crescent, you'd have to put in Ghost Rider, Luna Snow, Marvel Zombies, and depending on if you're willing to sacrifice attack for HP, you could go with New Avengers 9, or if you want to go with attack in place of HP, you could go with the White Fox. But this stays. So you'd have to do a complete overhaul and go for a hybrid set or open a second deck if you want to focus on PvP. But you absolutely need to have Luna Snow in this deck somewhere. And you need to have one of your two decks like running like Ghost Rider. One person at a time, guys. You have a Liberation and an Insight sitting in your inventory. Okay, then let's see. So I would give Jeff the Liberation. You already have Jeff leveled up. Well, you care about PvP. You have two options for the Liberation. These two. Because Liberation, although you can use it for both PvE and PvP, it's more of a PvP leaning CTP. By the way, I would pick up Cyclops' uniform. He didn't ask, but you should pick that up. Hela is also a Liberation candidate. She's PvP. You should work on Luna. I get sidetracked. Put the Insight on Yondu or White Fox. If you care about PvP, you gotta get her uniform for more HP, just like you did for. Actually, you don't have the new uniform for Chavez. Is this the new one? Her looks are so... Yeah, this is the new one. I've forgotten that this is what it looks like. I'm tripping. She's also an Inside candidate. Voodoo. Probably should get his uniform. What to gamble on? I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. You need a lot of uniforms, and I wouldn't gamble right now. How many crystals do you have? If I'm gambling in your position, I would be gambling for cards to get more pieces to make a completed hybrid deck, or to have two deck in the works. 9k is not enough to gamble. I'm gonna be honest with you. What I would do in your position is focus on picking up uniforms. Like, Luna is getting a new uniform soon. I would get her uniform, get her ready to tier 4. I would get Moon Knight's uniform when it comes out next week, if the consensus is that it's good. I would get Cyclops' uniform. You say you like PvP, so I'll get Victorious's uniform. I would get Dazzler's uniform. I would get Voodoo's uniform. Yeah, I wouldn't be gambling, to be honest with you guys. I would also look at... Yeah, you should get Strife up. You already bought his uniform, so that's a tier 4 that you gotta work on. And I would probably work on Kid Omega since you don't have Gambit built up. So you have a lot. You have a lot to work on. Gambling in your situation is foolish. You're burning the best the best case scenario from that 9k is that you gamble for cards and you average about 12 premium cards. And from the 12 you get all the pieces that I said you needed. That's the best case scenario. But that's just getting the pieces. Then you still need to craft them. And then from there, you would need to re-roll them to get the stats. It's a lot that you're trying to achieve with 9k. You're better off trying to squeeze that 9k into like 10 uniforms. We have we have a couple crystals coming to us from the crystal spending event. I would try to spread that 9k over like 12 uniforms. When you're building PvP characters, if you don't have Odin's blessings to give them, try to at least give them 2 HP Urus. Especially since you don't have the HP coming from your cards. Get as much as you can from your Urus. It's one of the only ways you can really bump up your HP. I just realized you don't even have, do you not have her at all? What the heck is going on? Am I blind? There's no way you don't have her at all. Oh. Bro, you don't even have Scarlet built up. God damn. That's another one that you gotta work on. Yeah, bro. If you're gambling, that's a bad deal. Fizzle, did you say you spend? Because if you spend, I would suggest buying crystals, buying like the crystal pack, and then just going ham on like getting some uniforms and then locking in and just building up some tier 4s, bro. Don't gamble. $400 is a lot, bro. 400 can get you a lot, so I would lock in and get some of the uniforms that I said, and then just start tier 4ing people over the next couple months. You don't even need 400, to be honest, to get all the uniforms that I mentioned. Probably get all of those in like $100, maybe, with the bonus crystals and stuff. Maybe like 150. And then from there, you just need tier 4 mats and just time. That's about it. All right, Piano. Have a good one, bro. Yikes. This bingo is not bingoing my way. All right, Messi. Messi, drop me a line on channel 24. Which one of them is you, Messi? Oh, you spent 400 in total. I get you. Alright. But yeah, Fizzle, we can always come back and take another look at you. But lock in, my guy. Don't waste your crystals, because you could spend all 9K and get like 2 premium cards, or get like maybe 5 CTPs. Not really gonna drastically change your situation, whereas you could spend 9K, get 10 uniforms. That's gonna help you a lot more, you know? Also, that 365-day login thing, might want to get that if you plan to log in. 365-day login tier 4 material bundle might be a good thing. Help you progress. Alright, so VIP 3 cards, and should you work on swords and possible next tier 4. So where you're at, the swords are really hard to get better. It's just this one that you can get the +5. From there, it's just gonna be luck, because VIP 3 means you're a very low spender. Probably don't play the bingo, so I wouldn't focus on swords too heavy. Are you going for a hybrid deck? You need to bring up your cooldown a little bit. 23 is very low. You gotta do some re-rolling to bring up your cooldown. Yeah, 23 is super duper low. You gotta get that closer to 30%. You said next tier 4. Luna is obviously the next tier 4 that you have to do. Cyclops is a good one, but Luna is the best choice. Maybe Kid Omega too. Yeah. Luna, Kid Omega. Yeah, let's say Luna, Kid Omega as the next 2 tier 4s. Any additional questions? You got a Mighty Comp and a Mighty Rage and Conquest. You're looking for a place to put them, I presume? Start fully awakening your ISO sets. It makes a big difference. You know, so from 20% to 40%. So try to fully awaken all of your ISO sets. You might want to save a rage for Moon Knight. The support characters, you don't have to worry about their ISO sets, but for your DPS, you should do that. Bro, why are you trying to buy that? So for the mighty comp, so Luna would get the mighty comp, Moon Knight, the rage. Let's see what else you said. Sorry. You have a mighty conquest as well. Yeah, don't get Doom. Doom is bad right now. You will have another opportunity to get Doom before Doomsday. Yeah, so you missed Maddie and Strife's uniform. So there's no reason to pick up either one of them right now. Unfortunately. Both are really good, but you missed it. I would get Wasp uniform. Yeah, get a uniform for the Wasp. You have the rescue uniform, so you can use the rescue strategy for a TBA to get yourself some more wins. But yeah, I would definitely look into a Kid Omega tier 4. So I would probably hang on to the Rage and see how good Moon Knight is. Why am I putting Zelda? Chill, bro. Can't type. By the way, try not to buy uniforms and keep characters at tier 1. At least tier 2 them. Or in her case, tier 3 so you can use them. Yeah, Dazzler's uniform is good. I would invest in that uniform as well. Any additional questions? Oh, Valkyrie's uniform is good too. Red Hulk's uniform is useful as well. You gotta start picking up some Mega Tier 2 tickets. All the premium guys are just chilling down here. Yeah, you gotta start picking up some Mega Tier 2s. You're using cable? Yeah, Kid Omega is better. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I gotta go before my boss finds me. If you know, you know. I'll catch you guys in the next one. You know, as usual, I'm here pretty much every day around 9 a.m. to about 12 p.m. EST. So if you want to tune in for another session of shenanigans, I'll be here. Have a good one. Stay safe.